Hi, I'm Dave Dinkel, and in today's 2-minute tip, I'm going to talk about pocket listings. I don't know if you know what an anglerfish is. It's a very typically deep sea living fish. Looks like an angry grouper with huge teeth. Now what it does, in the very pitch blackness that it lives, it has a little appendage on its head that sticks out, and there's actually a luminescent appendage that looks like a worm, and it wiggles that luminescent appendage. As a fish swims close to grab that worm, in an instant, almost difficult to see it, it's so quick, the anglerfish grabs the other fish, swallows it down whole. I view that worm as an off-market listing, as an off-market property. Here's why. Typically, and for many, many years, up until recently, probably 2 years ago, an agent wouldn't call you as an investor or as a rehabber and say to you, I've got a property, I'm not going to list it yet, I want you to make an offer on it beforehand. There's a conflict of interest to me. If I'm the seller of the property and I sign a listing agreement with you as an agent, and I agree to pay you 5 or 6% or 7%, whatever it happens to be, my expectation is that you're going to list that property on the multiple listing service of the MLS and get me the highest possible price for my property. So if you don't list it, you get a listing agreement first, which I agree to, but then you don't list it because you call some friends or family members, I don't know who they might be, and you say I have an off-market property, make me an offer. Now, the tantalizing part of that is, well, nobody else has seen it, I get a good deal. That's not at all true in most cases. If it is true and you are getting a great deal, then there's fraud involved. I mean, that's all there is to it. But what's happened is, because in some markets where it's very tight, agents are saying I have pocket listings, meaning I'm not listing them. I have a listing agreement, but I'm not listing them. I'm calling my list of cash buyers, and I'm going to see what plays out. So here's the caveat to what I'm saying. If an agent says to you, I have pocket listings, presume that, hey, it's just a listing and you're going to make the offer on it the same way you would have otherwise. So be careful. To me, you're in collusion with an agent if you buy a property, and most guys aren't going to care. If you buy a pocket listing, I got a good deal, great. And if the seller comes back to sue you and the agent, you'll find out what the real cost of the pocket listing is. So just be careful. Heads up, you get this word, I got pocket listings. It's the worm on the end of the tentacle. It's the flashy worm on the end of the appendage that's sucking you up close so you can be swallowed. So again, Dave Dinkel, be careful out there.